Hello and welcome to the Tpw No Escape Chamber pay-per-view. We're here live from Canada, and what an opportunity we have on both the women's and men's side to become champions. Special stipulation for the women's match, but we'll start with the men's side. The Flame Championship, the main championship on the line in this chamber. Death will walk in his playground. We'll see if he's able to pick off everyone and keep the championship, or will he lose here tonight to one of the competitors. And also in the other chamber, the women's chamber, we have the two main women's titles on the line in the same chamber. How this is going to work is the main women, if they win the match, they'll get to choose their stipulation and their opponent at Extravaganza. But if they lose the championship, and the competitor who won gets to choose the championship of their choosing and the stipulation and opponent at Extravaganza. Big stipulations in the women's chamber. That's why it is the main event this year for Tpw No Escape Chamber. And what both matches we have going on the line, we'll see moving forward who will walk away with their prize on the road to Extravaganza.
The following contest is the Elimination Chamber match. The rules of the match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. Eliminations can take place at any time during the match. The last superstar remaining in the chamber will be declared our Elimination Chamber winner! And it's for the Total Professional World Championship!
Well, we'll see who's going to be coming in here. And it's Freddie. Well, Freddie, a former Flame champion in his own right, he qualified in that.
Introducing the challenger from the internet, weighing in at 229 pounds, the engineer!
He qualified in his own right, being the former Flame champion. Not only that, he actually participated in a match, and he's very excited to be here tonight. We'll see if he's able to pick up the win in this chamber and become a 2-time Flame champion. Let's see who's coming out next. It looks like Freddie's in the chamber. Oh, it's the new talent champion, Ella Goa.
Hey, introducing the challenger from the 5th dimension, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Total Pro Wrestling Junior Champion,
The Freak Ella Goa, one of the most uprising stars here in the TPW roster, looking to add another piece of gold to his arsenal. But not only that, maybe get a huge push to the main roster for sure if he ends up winning the main championship tonight. We'll see if he has what it takes to do it. Looks like he's going to be added to the chamber mix. We'll see who's coming out next. You can hear the silence in the arena. The lights are out for this man. Death, the Flame Champion, is ready to go for this big title match. But the main thing on Death's mind is, will he be able to walk out of this chamber the champion still? So many good people fighting in this match, all younger superstars, and ready and hungry to become a main champion. We'll see if he's able to continue his road to extravaganza. Not only that, he wants to be the longest reigning Flame Champion in history. To do that, he'll have to beat Razor's record and make it past night one of extravaganza. But his first step to do that is to beat everyone in this chamber tonight. Well, looks like he's in the pod as well. Who else is going to be added into the pod? And there's LJ.
And introducing the challenger from Albania, weighing in at 229 pounds,
LJ has been on the main roster for a long time, but has not been able to cash in on winning a singles championship yet, especially a main title. He's had so many opportunities. We'll see if tonight will be any different. I guess he's being added to the chamber as well. We're going to see who are the last two people going to kick off this chamber. And it's Preston Perseus.
introducing the challenger from Switzerland, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Well, Perfect 10, Preston Perseus, the son of the Hall of Famer Perseus, who is also the GM of the New Talent Show currently. Definitely getting a huge opportunity after being a two-time New Talent champion in the industry. A huge opportunity being the first person in this chamber. We'll see how he does in this main title picture. He's no stranger to gold is what we're saying. He might be able to pull it off and become our Flame champion. We'll see who's his opponent. We know there's only one person left. And here comes British Punk.
Introducing the challenger from Wolverhampton, England, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Well, those of you tuning in live, we're here in the Tpw No Escape Chamber pay-per-view. On the men's side, the Flame Championship on the line, Death, the current champion. Again, we're here live in Canada. We'll see who will be walking out this road to extravaganza, the champion. And it's no easy task in the chamber. We're kicking it off with Preston Perseus and British Punk to kick off this Flame Championship chamber. And it looks like British Punk ready to go against Preston. Looking at all the challengers in their pods. That's what it's all about, the main Flame title in this company. And here we go. Two competitors kick it off. If you missed the announcements, and only one will walk out the winner by pinfall and eliminating all the competitors left in the matchup. That is the only way to win this title, or to retain it in the case of Death. We know Death is already qualified as the last participant as the champion. He deserved that, but we know no order of everyone in this pods. We know Freddy's in there, LJ, and Elegua, the new talent champion, qualified as well. We'll see who will be at number 3 here. But Hans, do you think that one of these youngsters can walk out the champion? I mean, Death is still pretty young in his career, but has been a dominant champion. Well, honestly, Pepperjack, I think the only way that they could win would be if they put their speed and young agility into play. And it looks like Preston just strikes after strikes to try to eliminate quickly British Punk. And that's what you're going to see from all these competitors who are younger. Trying to get quick pins would be the easiest way to win the match. I mean, I'm not docking the strategy. But here comes the next competitor. It is Freddy, the former Flame champion. He won it all the way back at that tournament to decide the champion. It was vacant when Shibata got injured and had to vacate the championship. Going for the pin is British Punk. Roll through, and there's Freddy with the pinfall. And almost eliminates British Punk. But Preston continuing the offense on British Punk, not letting it inch. Kick out at 1. But as I was saying, when the title was vacant, Freddy ended up winning that title tournament, where he would later on face at Summertime Fun pay-per-view, one of our biggest events of the summer, against the Ram. At the time was a part of the corporation. That was a huge matchup between Freddy and the Ram. Definitely a battle of the ages for that championship. But we're focused here in the now, moving forward into our new year of TPW. We know that currently the Flame Champion is Death. He's been again dominant in this company as the champion. But so is someone else in this chamber. And we all know who it is. It's Elegua. And here comes LJ. But we know it's Elegua. He's been a dominant new talent champion. He's been dominant on the new talent roster in general. Has been proving himself on the main roster as well on all these opportunities he's gotten in the main spot. This is just another big opportunity for Elegua. Him being the first Memorial Battle Royal winner for the C. Brown Battle Royal, as well as the new talent champion, and pretty much taking over the role of Daniel Brown, who left the new talent roster high and dry, pretty much going to be aligned with the new corporation. Preston was by himself for a long time because of that. They were best friends. But Elegua moved to the new talent roster where it felt empty but got full again with Elegua. And not only that, he's made so many people very happy in the arenas that he's been in, putting all his heart into his matches. And Elegua actually lasted pretty long in this year's TPW Ring Elimination Battle Royal pay-per-view. That was a pretty big feat for Elegua lasting that long. But his focus is now to enter the chamber. We know he's the only participant before Death. So here comes Elegua. And he enters the title chamber. We'll see if he's able to make it into this chamber and win the match. The thing is, though, is Death really wants to surpass Razor's undefeated streak as the champion, but the only way to do that is to outlast all these competitors. I mean, he has a big opportunity being number 6, which gives him a ton of time to breathe before he has to come into this chamber. But you do not want to stay too long standing. That does hurt, and it does affect your circulation. So you're going to have to try to move around in that pod like he's doing and try to stay nimble. Nice reversal by Elegua and some big fight going outside the ring with Preston and Freddie as well as LJ. They're just taking turns fighting each other here. Trying to get an elimination with Preston, but a kick out from LJ. Oh no, and Elegua looking for a big move off the top. But a reversal by British Punk. Hurricanrana. Reversal again by Elegua, but here comes the Flame Champion Death. Everyone better get running away from this man. Oh, and he runs right into Preston, throwing him right out of the chamber, right in front of Death. But Death is going to keep going forward. It looks like he's aiming at LJ right now, but Freddie blocked that opportunity. Oh, I don't think Elegua wanted that. He's going back in the ring and going after LJ. Oh, pop-up powerbomb out of nowhere. And we thought it was over. That was amazing. LJ just caught him in midair and pop-up powerbombed Eligua. But again, one man is going to walk out here the Flame Champion. Roll through for British Punk. Kick out at 2 by LJ. As you can see, it's any man's game, and there goes British Punk first out of the chamber. You can only last so long. British Punk took so much damage in this matchup and got eliminated. But here we go. LJ gonna try to pin Freddy out of the ring. This time he hits it. Underhook butterfly suplex. Big stomp to the chest, looking to get after Preston here. And almost a 3 on Preston. But here comes the champion Death. And going right after Eligua. Eligua tosses the champion out of the ring. Pele kick. And almost a 3 again on Preston. Going right for the pin on LJ. And almost a 3 on LJ. Eligua pulling out all the stops to try to win, and so was Death. A huge miscalculation. And Freddy looking to take advantage on the champion. Almost a 3 on the Flame Champion Death. Reversal by Eligua. Freddy miscalculated that jump again. Eligua just going right after everybody here, but Death destroying Freddy out of the ring. Big splash off the top. I don't know if it connected or not. We're gonna see if he gets the elimination. Kick out at 2. And Preston trying to go after Death. I don't think that's wise, Preston. I mean, that's what you gotta do, try to knock out the highest opponent first. And in that case, it is the champion Death. But don't count out the strength of LJ or the determination of Freddy. Going right for the pin again is Eligua. And almost a 3, that was 2 3/4. And the fans loving every moment of this here tonight in Canada for this No Escape Chamber pay-per-view. And what a way to kick it off with the Flame Championship on the line. Eligua and Death stepping right out of the ring, and now they're battling back and forth here. These two are very similar in their own right. A lot of people are afraid of these individuals. Pele kick to Death. Right into the chamber. That's not gonna be good in the morning. Oh, right into the pod. Ella Gula just smacking him against the chamber, and LJ was just eliminated by Freddy. Again into that pod. Ella Gula being fierce with death right now. Now we're down to 4 competitors. Freddy, Preston, Death, and Ella Gula for the Flame title. Going for the roll up. Roll through. And another roll through. Good back and forth by the champ, Death, and Ella Gula. And some nice back and forth in the ring too. Almost an elimination to Preston. Oh no, what a Uranagi by the champion. The champion not letting up an inch here in this title match. Oh, right into the chamber again, and Ella Gula feeding off the fans here. Freddy looking to eliminate Preston though. And there goes Preston. And Freddy going right after Ella Gula. But now going after the wounded Death. He's gonna spear him right through the pod though. Freddy right through the pod. He is knocked out and Death cannot believe what just happened. Ella Gula was surprised on his own here too. But he continues on and tries to move forward here. Freddy dragging himself to get out of that predicament, but I think Ella Gula wanted to pin him, but he wasn't able to. Death with a mandible claw, now looking good for Ella Gula. This is not a submission match though. But Ella Gula is knocked out. Freddy going right after the champion, lifting up Ella Gula. Big knee out of nowhere. The new talent champion's knocked out, and now it's Freddy and Death fighting back and forth. And it looked like Death kicked out, but why did Ella Gula try to break up the pin? Oh, Ella Gula was looking to finish off Freddy. Looks like Ella Gula wanted him to himself. Freddy continues on with that onslaught from behind to Ella Gula. Gut buster to Freddy. Death only has 2 people he has to go through in order to beat that streak of Razor that he wants to do. But he has to make it through this chamber. Big flying elbow by Ella Gula. Big elbow again by Ella Gula there. Double stomp to the midsection. Freddy getting involved again. I mean, he is a part of this matchup. But Ella Gula's had enough. Big slam to Freddy. Could that be the elimination? No, Freddy's still in there. That was a huge miscalculation. Roll through to Death. And somehow Death kicks out again. Now they're both aiming at Ella Gula here. Ella Gula up top. Went for the axe handle. I think that was a miscalculation on his part because of everything going on in this chamber. Death just flooring Freddy there. Big drop kick to Death. Just pure brutality, and that's what the chamber's about here. You saw the damage caused by Freddy miscalculating that spear and spearing himself through the chamber. And it looks like they're working together here. But Elegua, big brainbuster suplex. Kick out though. Oh no, and what is Elegua thinking? Vintage knee, going for the elimination. And we're down to two, the current champion Death and Elegua, the new talent champion. Will Elegua do it? Will he beat the Flame champion tonight? Or will Death walk out still champion and beat Destroyer's longest reigning streak here? We have levels here in this company, and we know that the Ram is the lowest reigning champion. Next would be Death. Destroyer. And the highest would be Razor as the Flame champion. Razor's held it before for a whole year, and that's what a lot of people aim for to beat. And Death is looking to be no stranger to doing that tonight. But he has to walk through this big competitor, the rising star Elegua, to do it. You can see the carnage all over the ring from this chamber match as well. Elegua trying to fight with all he has, as he does every single time he's in that ring. And it looks like he's climbing up top. And it doesn't look like he's done yet. He's on the top of the chamber. Huge splash. And Elegua feeding off the Tpw fans. The chamber is gruesome, but it's meant for this one opportunity. Right into that pod again. Reversal by Elegua. Right into the chamber, and he falls right into it. And Elegua looking to end this here. Will we have a new Flame champion? Brainbuster. And Death kicks out somehow. Elegua has got to be frustrated. And how that ensued, I have no idea how Death kicked out. Death fighting back though. Tosses Elegua into the chamber. Again, this is a one man who's going to walk out the champion. Back in the ring, are both men here. Tpw pulling out literally everything he has to win this match. And you can see Death is hurting. Normally he doesn't take on that much pain. Oh no, he's climbing back up the pod. Oh, what a big splash again. That has gotta be it for Death. Tpw causing so much pain here. You would have thought it'd be the opposite. Oh no! Spear, but he miscalculated. Tpw went through the chamber. The fans just went quiet because they know Tpw is not going to be at 100% after that. And Death climbing up the pod. I mean the chamber wall, and he jumped and miscalculated Tpw. Both men are knocked out. Death is back up. So is Tpw. Tossed over the top rope. Now both men are seriously in pain. They've gone through literal pain here tonight and suffering. But Death looks like he's looking to stay champion. And it's over. Death is still the champion.
Here is your winner, and still the total professional world champion,
Well, a huge win for the Flame champion tonight. Still Flame champion. He beat Destroyer's streak tonight. We had no idea he would outlast so many competitors to win tonight, but he did it. And he moves on to Extravaganza as the Flame champion. We'll see what happens moving forward. We check on definitely the condition of everyone, but especially Tpw, who went through that chamber. And what a effort he did tonight. Don't count Tpw out. He did a great effort to try to win the title tonight, but he just came too short of an experienced individual like Death. So we continue on with the women's chamber coming up next year, and we'll see who will walk out with those stipulations.